Alright, I believe we should be good to go here. Hello, Palm. Hope you're doing well today. Sleepy, I assume, by those emotes there. Can I transition to the right thing? Heck yeah, here we go. We are getting very close on the road to 100%ing this game. I have made a decent bit of grinding progress since the last time I streamed this. So, now, every single character's... If I turn off these cameras briefly... Every single character's currently equipped arts are all maxed out. Like, I've yet to max out every single character's arts, but all the equipped ones that I actually use are all completely maxed out, meaning I spent a whole lot of time in time attack, just grinding the same challenge over and over again to farm up Nupon Stone to get the master arts manuals for all these arts that I have equipped. And we did a whole bunch of freaking spooter killing to get the AP for that as well, which I'm gonna have to do a whole bunch more because I need to grind those spooters as well for the freaking kill 5,000 enemies achievement. Why are there so many TS achievements in this game? But as is, like, unless I swap out my other arts with other things anytime soon, we should pretty much be at like the max strength that I can really reach here, essentially. And hello as well, Carvia. How are you doing? I saw that new emote that you posted in your Discord server. I think that's really cool. I think that's awesome. Maybe one day I'll be able to draw like that. I might be taking some seminars on art in this coming semester potentially. But yeah, so everybody's every character's equipped arts are completely maxed out. I did some grinding for like a whole bunch of good gems and gear and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it's really cool. So I usually don't put on armor that already has things on it. But apparently Glory Gauntlets give haste 6, which like increases the speed of your auto attacks. And normally that's a gem that you can only put on the weapon slot. So Glory Gauntlets to have it on there is like really cool. Also Carvia coming out of nowhere, subbing with Twitch Prime now for 11 months. My oh my, that's nearly a year right there. That's quite a while. Thank you so much for the continued support, Carvia. I appreciate that as always. I might have to turn down the alert at some point. It looks like it's almost as loud as my voice is. My oh my, that's a whole long time of being subbed. Enjoy another month of emotes and the sub badge. And I appreciate that, friendo. So anyway, I've gotten like very nice builds on everybody. Also, I usually wouldn't use something as niche as like debuff resist, but I found out that apparently debuff resist at level 6 gives you a 100% debuff resistance. So, while I probably wouldn't use any level lower than it, where it's like, oh, 20% chance to resist an enemy debuff, or 50% chance to resist an enemy debuff, one gem putting it at 100% means your team, considering everybody has it, can never be debuffed. Like, ever. So you never have to worry about enemies debuffing you, ever. So that's really cool. So anyway, I did some grinding for a whole bunch of good gems. Look at this with the freaking Ricky, Blaze plus, Chill plus, Poison plus. So all 3 of those effects that do damage over time are gonna do even more. It is quite a fat bog, isn't it? So my whole thingamabob here is kind of decked out, honestly. Is absolutely insane. Also, apparently the only enemies that drop critical gems that I used for Shulk and Fiora here are it's that freaking super boss bunny, one of the 2 of the 5 super bosses that I've already killed. So, since I've already killed it once before and already gotten its coins, like, well, I don't need to do that on stream. So I kept on beating it over and over again, trying to get these critical up gems, and it kept not dropping it, but then eventually it did. So, everybody's skill trees are maxed out, so I have Shulk on his Bravery branch, so that'll increase his crit rate by 20%. And I have Fiora on her Courage branch, which will increase her crit rate by 15%. Combined with those critical up gems, and giving them both, like, weapons that are good for critting. Like, in theory, we could get Shulk a different replica Monado that would, like, if we gave him Monado Abyss, it would increase his critical rate even more. But, like, I don't know. It really decreases his auto attack. I mean, if we're going for a freaking crit build, I might actually do it, honestly. Like, the best one for crit would be Monado Dogma, but we only have 2 slots on that, is the thing. Monado Rudra is the best for just, like, base damage. It only has a 5% crit rate, though. I'm honestly tempted to go with Abyss, because that would give me 10% more crit rate. His current crit rate is 55%, And I managed to get Fiora's up to 60% when she's literally spamming auto attacks all the time. I've yet to, like, properly try her out with this. Also, another freaking equipment thing that gives free haste. This is 45% instead of 50%. Like, oh no, never mind. It's 45% instead of 50% if I had actually crafted a haste 6 gem myself and put it on a weapon. But this gets to use up an armor slot instead of a weapon slot, because those weapon slots are very valuable. So, I have Fiora's whole build around, like, freaking auto attacks. So, 50% of the time that she's auto attacking, it's gonna be a freaking double attack. This is just, like, more damage. And then this makes it so that, you know, we get a whole bunch more crit. Critical up is capped out at 25% there, which brings it total up to 60% if you include, like, the weapon and the branch buffs. I'm honestly tempted to switch to Monado Abyss. Like, how much would it hurt my auto attack if I put attack plus back on that anyway? Hold on, if I put on Monado Abyss and I put on attack plus somewhere. I wish I could check what weapons those are on though. Dang it. Hold on. Whoa, wait here. Let me just take off one, because I know that one of them was on, like, ranged weapon that I switched to when I'm doing my Nup on Stone farming. Let's see here. I'll just remove that. So, let's see here. Auto attack min, 1723 and 1754. And, like, the freaking attack plus will make it, like, way higher. But just looking at 1723, 1754, how much does this decrease it by? A decent bit there. So we were at like 2300 or something like that with Monado Rudra. So if I have a look at Monado Abyss. Oh. That's 2304 for auto attack max. Okay, so that's 2304. Hold on. Have I found a Monado that I actually want more? 2304. Wait, they both have the same cap. I guess that's maybe just like the cap damage for Shulk's replica Monados in general. 2304. 1723, 2304. I'm gonna forget it. I'm taking a screenshot. Compared to Monado Abyss, to give me more crit rate. If I have a look at this. Yeah, so if I compare the two, of those, here's Monado Rudra. Like, they have the same max with the attack plus. I just have a 200 damage increase by running Monado Rudra for auto attack min. And auto attack min is what a lot of the damage calculations are based off of in the game anyway. So it means that you're hitting harder with pretty much everything. But I'd have 55% crit rate with Monado Rudra. But if I put my critical up gem onto Monado Abyss for another 25%, that should be 65%. Yeah, because it's an additional 10% crit. One of them spot the difference games. Gotta spot the difference. So I think I gotta decide. Like, I mean, if I wanted the best freaking crit rate, I would run freaking Monado Dogma. But I only have 2 weapon slots on, or 2 gem slots on that, and it's dumb. Yeah, this is the defense one. All these other ones have max attack at 999. Because, yeah, I guess when it comes to auto attack max, we've pretty much reached top anyway. But I want to have the gems in the same order. I might actually switch to Monado Abyss instead of Rudra, I'm actually thinking. Back attack, attack plus, critical up. Okay, actually, wait. Maybe I'll just take these off of here, because otherwise I'm going to accidentally remove freaking Ryan's back attack plus that I have on his specific for grinding build. I do really like the Monado Rudra, but Monado Abyss, like, it'll take away roughly 100 to 200 of my auto attack min. Like, auto attack max is freaking capped out anyway with 999 for all these replica Monados, except for this one, which is like defense and it only has 2 slots anyway. Man, if these two had 3 gem slots instead of 2, making them garbage, I would totally run this one. I would definitely run Monado Dogma for its crit rate, but alas. Yeah, I think I might actually start running Abyss, honestly. So where's back attack plus? Aha! And then the, so, yeah, 1754 right now. And then once I put on the attack plus, Here I thought I already had everybody's final build set up. Yeah, 2304. So it's the same auto attack max as Monado Rudra anyway. So then if I go to critical up, where is it? Yeah, I only have the two gems of that because they're not the easiest to get. That gives me 65% crit rate. So I have 60% on Fiora, 65% on Shulk. Jeebus. Yeah, here I was like, oh, I'm going into the stream with like my final builds that I have on everybody. I think this might actually be my new final build on Shulk. Even though I like the look of Monado Rudra better, we might actually go with this instead. For 10% more crit, potentially. Because what's better? Like, nearly 200 extra attack and auto attack min, or freaking getting crit 65% of the time? I mean, it would be 55% of the time anyway with Rudra, so it probably would be better with Rudra anyway. But we can run, like, ultra crit for a while. Just for funsies? I don't know. I don't know what's more worth it. Both of these seem like they're probably going to be pretty good anyway. Also, so yeah, pretty much everybody is, like, final builds with, like, some exceptions of me wanting to switch between maybe Abyss and Rudra. But everybody is basically, like, final builds done. And all their equipped arts are maxed out, so, like, I'm pretty much not going to be getting my parties any stronger than they currently are. So we should be able to get, like, the last of the super bosses this stream that I haven't gotten yet. And I also would like to do the rest, like, all the heart-to-hearts. I think we only did one heart-to-heart, which is, like, part of a tutorial thing. Oh, this is the... Yeah, so we did, like, 2 kind of tutorial ones at the beginning. It is nice how there's a list of all the heart-to-hearts. I wish there was something like that for bosses and such. I am really glad that I was able to keep track of, like, every single unique boss, considering the max you can get in one playthrough for Affinity Coins is 255, and we're at 252, and I know that there's 3 super bosses left. So we'll probably start out by doing all of the heart-to-hearts momentarily. But, first, I do actually want to try out testing my new strength against freaking one of the super bosses. There's 2 on Valak Mountain, and there's 1 on Fallen Arm, who's right over here, who's like a mean Mechon dude. I know he has Spike of some sort. I just don't know what kind, and I might actually look it up here. Yeah, we have Ancient Daedala on Wreckage Beach. Now, we technically don't have, like, every final build kind of finalized, because I just now remembered. I do have one more thing I want to put on Charlotte, and that's Heat Sink 6, which is a gem exclusive to her, which just makes... Like, her talent art has her just, like, disperse heat. Every time she uses an art, it builds up a heat thing, and then she has to use her talent art to get rid of that heat so that she can attack again. And Heat Sink 6 reduces how much heat is built up by arts by like 50% or 60% or something like that. It's a gem exclusive to her. But the only enemy that drops it is this super boss over here. So I haven't like made that yet. Considering that mean dude right over there has the thing that I need. Yeah, I might switch back to Monado Rudra. I don't know. We'll try out Ultra Crit thing. Hold on. Let's see here. What kind of spike does he have? Spike type is damage. Effect 1260 damage. I'm gonna get him. He freaking wrecked me last time I came in here. And we don't have Mechon killing weapons apart from the Monado, so I literally need to use Monado enchant and then freaking whatever it is. I might attack some other generic enemies first just to build up my party meter and to make sure my Monado's at the ready, which it's not at the moment. Yeah, let's build up party meter is what we do. Just to go into that fight over there super prepared, essentially. Because we only have 3 super bosses left. Like, we've killed 2 already. There's 5 super bosses in the game. But, I mean, freaking Final Marcus is not that hard of a super boss. We did take down one of the harder ones, the freaking bunny, who I think is level 106. And the one that we're going after on the beach is 105. So, in theory, maybe he's easier, but I do have to freaking use Monado Enchant and Monado Purge to get rid of freaking... Wait, do I have spike defense, maybe? Hello, Take 2 Action. How are you doing? Maybe I should take off debuff resist temporarily and then just not even worry that much about Monado Purge. Because I don't know if he even freaking... Okay, Ricky has spike defense on and so does Melia there. Yeah, it reduces spike damage taken by 75%, so maybe I just won't worry about his spike. I wish it reduced spike damage taken by 100%. I wish. Yeah, maybe I'll just temporarily take off my debuff resists. Like, Ricky already has spike defense. I don't know if he debuffs us anyway. But for this specific fight, I think spike defense will be better anyway. But yeah, you're doing pretty good. That's good to hear. Das mucho bueno. Wah. I need to build up my freaking thingamabobs. Do you know Xenoblade Chronicles by chance? Know much about it? I don't think you've been by a Xenoblade stream before. I don't remember. Really don't know why you're looking at a GameCube on eBay? Hey, GameCubes can be pretty cool. I never owned one myself. I do own a few GameCube games. I just played them on my Wii being back compatible because I never got the chance to actually try out.
I can see that you're in pain.
Nothing can beat Ricky.
Dunban, you're embarrassing Ricky.
Dunban, you're embarrassing Ricky. My oh my. Ricky, I see you're in pain. Dunban, you're embarrassing Ricky. Alright, so I will have to use Monado Enchant. But maybe I won't have to use Monado Purge. Some of the post-game chats are really, really something. Okay. Aw, dang it, no Battlestar Affinity. How did he know I was there? He just detected me. Laser. Oh. No, you haven't gotten into Xenoblade. Well, welcome to me trying to take on the hardest bosses in the game real quick. Don't mind me. I don't know why I'm saying let's focus our efforts when there's only one enemy. Okay, aggro off me, maybe? Go on to Dunban. Okay, cool. Look at that. But wait, it's gonna kill him, isn't it? Wait, it switched over to me! Okay, we're not off to a great start here. I mean, this is really my first time ever trying going around killing the Superbosses of Xenoblade Chronicles, so I don't really know what I'm getting into here, to be fair. This doesn't count as the side? Are you kidding me? Okay. Should I try toppling you? Should I try it for funsies? Oh, that was a wimpy chain attack. It didn't get extended at all. Okay, can I do Shaker Edge in time? Dang, I can't. So yeah, we're literally going around the world taking on the hardest bosses in the game and seeing what comes of it, essentially. Maybe I should just go for raw damage this time. Maybe. Boopity bop. And then I'll do big spins. We should be able to do this, but it's certainly something, isn't it? Okay, backslash. Dang, ended there, but at least we got a good damage backslash. At least we got that. Maybe I will switch back to Monado Ruja just for pure damage, because I mean, you know, 55% crit rate compared to 65%. I guess it's not that big of a difference. Where's shield? I forget where things are sometimes. Okay, how about you don't do that, actually? Thank you. There, 1 damage on Dunban now. There it is. Okay, boopy bop. Let's get Physical Arts Plus before I go behind and use backslash. Yeah, we can totally do this. We totally can. Maybe I should actually do the super bosses before getting the heart-to-hearts. Is maybe what we should do. For funsies. Yeah, we should be. Yeah, we can just do this. Like, you took me out right at the beginning. But considering I have everybody's basically final build done, we should now be able to, like, have the strength that we need to take on the hardest bosses in the game that are probably going to challenge me more than the final boss. Well, yeah, he's just dead. Cool. That's another affinity coin. Look at that. Neat, man. GG easy. Absolutely. I can remove this marker now. GG easy. We got him. Wait, did he give me a... Wait. I need heatsink things from him eventually. If I didn't get one now, I'm gonna be sad. Night vision. Most recent. Did he not drop any things? That sucks. So I guess at some point I'm gonna have to like keep on beating him to get like heatsink gems for Charlotte. That's unfortunate, isn't it? That is unfortunito. I collected a dark fish apparently. Should I switch back to Monado Rudra? Anyway, yeah, I changed my mind. We're not doing the heart-to-hearts first. We're doing the freaking super bosses first. So now if I go into skill trees, we now have 253 affinity coins out of 255. 2 more to go, and the 2 super bosses left are on Valak Mountain, and they're the hardest ones, or the highest level ones at least. There's one at level 114, Blizzard Belgazas, and the highest level enemy in the game, Avalanche Abaasy at level 120. So Blizzard Belgazas, let's look at you first. I think you also have Spike, but what kind? It's Topple Spike. Oh. Interesting. But I think for some reason, like, Topple Spike and Day Spike counts as, like, debuffs. Maybe. I know that Sleep Spike counts as a debuff thing, so having debuff resist gems on make it non-existent. Man, you love looking at games you never heard of on 6th gen consoles like the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox. Okay, when it comes to freaking games on the PS2 that I would highly recommend checking out, Sly Cooper Trilogy. Absolutely. Like, I'm kind of doing a thing on the channel where it was one of my childhood franchises, so for the past couple of years, I've been playing one game in one sitting in that trilogy every year on my birthday. So a couple of years ago, we did Sly Cooper 1 in one sitting. Earlier this year, we did Sly 2 in one sitting, and then next year, I'll be doing Sly 3 in one sitting. And that is a freaking... In my opinion, when it comes to game trilogies, I don't play a lot of game trilogies, but in terms of storytelling for that, it's the perfect definition of a trilogy, because the 3 games are like the perfect example of a beginning, middle, end. Like, it's really cool. I don't know if you know anything about Sly Cooper, but like, it's the kind of series that's like directed towards like any age, but it has a story that's like really, really serious and really spooked me as a kid, and I'd have to take breaks from the game because it was like a much darker game than I was used to playing as a kid, is the thing. Oh, let's put on the debuff resist stuff again, and then I should be able to do that. You've played the first and second game? Do you know about the story of the third one then? Because I'd highly recommend checking that out, because it perfectly wraps up the story and stuff. But never look into Sly 4. Another company took over, and then they freaking picked up where it shouldn't have been picked up from, and they freaking destroyed the story. From what I hear from gameplay, apparently... Wait, did I just put on another spike defense? I did. Why'd I do that? Debuff resist. Oh yeah, something else I did off camera a while back was I maxed out everybody's affinity. I basically kept attacking somebody who had like sleep spike, but I had debuff resist on the one person I was playing as, which apparently nullifies the sleep spike, so I kinda didn't really fall asleep while my allies kept falling asleep, so I kept waking them up, and that was my way I grinded affinity, essentially. And that was how I maxed out affinity. So I assume with debuff resist, we probably won't get topple spiked when we go attack Mr. Dude. We'll see there. More of a Ratchet Clank type of person. See, for me, Sly was like the only like big PlayStation game series I ever got into, and the PS2 was the only Sony console I've ever owned to this day. I might potentially, if there's like a Black Friday sale or something at some point, get a PlayStation 5 in the future, especially because I hear it's back compatible with the PS4. And I know that there are a lot of PS4 games that people around the stream have wanted to see me stream in a stream. So, I wouldn't mind doing that at some point. No rush for that. But if the PS5 ever goes on like a sale for like a Black Friday thing in like maybe a couple of years, I might pick one up, is what I may do. Because I know that there are plenty of PS4 games that people want to see me cover on the channel. And I'm sure that over time, there's probably going to wind up being some PS5 ones as well. Most likely. So I wouldn't mind having a console to, like, cover those things. I'm just going around killing these Crabbles to fill up my party gauge. Anyway, we've got 2 more super bosses left for the last couple affinity coins. And they are the highest level super bosses in the game. There's one up here, but first we're going to go after the level 114 one, who is over here. But yeah, I never knew about any other series on the PS2 when I was a kid. Alright, there he is. We've actually fought him before and like almost beaten him. And now that I have my basically close to final builds done, as long as his topple spike doesn't actually topple me, I hope that debuff resist saves me from that. I know that debuff resist 100% saves me from sleep spike. Guess we'll see about topple spike.
Looks like we don't have a choice.
Looks like we don't have a choice.
This one will take some.
I didn't hear the first part, but I heard Ricky say, but hero, so no lose. Why is aggro on me? Could aggro maybe not be on me?
Go for it.
Can you be toppled, I wonder? Do you resist? Okay, you just resist spike. Or freaking, the thingamabob. You freaking resist break, that's what it is. You're not immune to it. My, oh my. Do we even want to go for that, though? Also, because all my arts are maxed out, they kind of charge up hella fast. I don't even see any spike on him. Can aggro be off me, maybe? Maybe go back to Dunban? Maybe? Freaking aggro back on Dunban, please! Thank you. Yeah, maybe we'll just go for pure damage. Is what we... Are you kidding me? I hate the AI of this game so much. Shulk literally just got into range where only Stream Edge can hit. And nothing else. I hate this game. I hate this. It's so dumb. And hello, lads. You finally got a Strim. Welcome to Shulk apparently can't hit any other art during this chain attack because good game design. Man. Well, I'll just do this so that we can keep extending the current chain, I guess. See how much damage this does, I suppose. Should do some decent damage. We shall see. How are you doing, Lancer? Okay, let's just fill the party gauge. It fills a decent bit here. Well, I guess I'll like break while it's possible. Well, yeah, I guess we're doing this now. Oh my goodness, it just keeps going. I think this monster had its name changed, what, from the original? Let's go ahead and put on Paralysis. Is what we do. Oh, now you have Spike. I wonder if it's Topple Spike now. I hate this game. Why can't he backslash? What? That's not what I meant to do. I was actually trying to select Shadow Eye. Oops. Please don't be Topple Spike right now. Oh my goodness, that's Damage Spike. Yikes. That's unless this isn't Avalanche Abaasy. Are you talking about the dragon? Avalanche Abaasy is the super boss we're gonna have to fight after this. Freaking don't attack him. Don't attack him right now. Okay. Okay, now we know. Don't topple this guy. Can I actually hit him now? Thank you. Jeez. Wacky game. Wacky game. I don't think we're gonna try to topple this guy anymore. I don't think so. Let's inflict some bleed, do some big damage backslash like that. He has a lot of health. My goodness. Let's do Gale Slash real quick. My oh my. Different monster you're thinking of. Yes, we'll go after that one next. Let's put on some chill damage. Freezinate! For some nice damage over time. Wow! I love Ricky's sounds that he makes. Alright, I'm surprised that we haven't had a vision yet, honestly. I'm honestly a little bit surprised about that. I would have liked to have had a vision about that. I don't know why we didn't have one. Oh, now we have a vision, huh? Thanks, just in time. Rex Poison. This is where everything falls apart now. Will armor save him? Maybe if I do light heal? Okay, it won't kill him. Get me to Ricky! Get me over there! Okay, get up. Get up, Ricky. Friends be happy. Okay, there we go. We're recovering. We're recovering. That was a little bit scary for a hot second. That was a little bit scary. A lot of bit scary. Oh my. My goodness. Jeez, he keeps doing so much damage to Dunban. Dunban's not dodging these things. Oh my. What did Ricky just say? Oh. Oh, it's gonna miss the first time. I was like 0 the first time. I can use like Monado armor or something in a second. Maybe I can even use speed. Like, is speed lit up? Yeah, so maybe it'll actually let me dodge if I do that afterwards. Maybe. We'll see, but to answer your question, doing pretty good picking up Dark Souls Remastered again. Even after a year of playing it, your muscle memory came back within minutes. Nice. I wish I knew how to play this game better, speaking of muscle memory and things. Nice, and now this will be a max chain in a hot second. It'll be chain max with Blossom Dance. So this is the most damage we can get from Blossom Dance. Nice. Keep it going. Yeah, we have to end the chain now anyway, so I may as well do some supporting art. So this won't kill him anymore. And I might do Monado's speed to try to get Dunban to dodge. Hopefully. We'll see if we can. Oh, and he used Serene Heart, so now... Oh, it's still not even gonna miss. He did just use Serene Heart, though. So he's still not even dodging the thingamabob. It sucks. Okay, we do it again. We do another chain attack. Here we go. We go again. One more time. My goodness, get him. Hero Pod. Oh, dang it. We didn't even extend the chain attack that time. Hero Pod beats enemy good. Oh, dang it. I wasted my light heal then. My, oh my. Yeah, my arts kind of charge up really fast when they're all maxed out. My goodness. And they're maxed out at levels higher than you could in the original game, since arts go 2 levels higher in the remake than in the original. Sweet, free battle affinity. I'll happily take it. We go again. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Frozen Graveyard X. We can deal with that pretty easy. It's a talent art. So we should be able to deal with that pretty easy peasy here. I'm going to hope that this gets extended and we can do a max chain Blossom Dance. I hope. Oh, heck yeah. Most RPGs like 1 or 2 Superbosses. Xenoblade, from what you remember, has 6 of them. Xenoblade has 5 of them. So close. is 5. I don't know how many are in Xenoblade 2, but in Xenoblade 1 there's 5. And we're on the second last one right now.
Good job, everyone.
Okay, I was glad that we got to get a max chain blossom dance. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So now it's only going to do like 1 damage to Dunban, because that's a talent art. Yeah, we should definitely be able to do this. So how does Final Fantasy 5, funnily enough. One day I'll probably play a Final Fantasy game on this channel. Jeez, those arts come back so fast. My oh my. Yeah, Dunban's only missing the 1 HP. Oh, I should have used Soaring Tempest. Whoops. Is what I should have done. Is backslash gonna do it? Oh my goodness. Achievement, beating the odds. I think that's the one for beating an enemy 10 levels above you. I think is what that is. Neat, neat. We got Adam's Apple. Adam's Apple of Condensed Ether. Many scholars are investigating it. Interesting. Now we can remove that. So, the max amount of affinity coins you can get in a non-New Game Plus playthrough is 255. Or 254. And there's the hardest super boss in the game. Probably the hardest boss in the game in general. I imagine it would probably be more difficult than the final boss, who we still haven't even done during this playthrough, funnily enough. Gotcha, Lancer. I almost said tacos for a hot second. Used to old usernames. I might potentially switch back to Monado Rudra. Like, I do have 10% more crit rate with Abaasy, which can be spicy, but like, the bigger damage minimum means that's like better damage all the time anyway. So maybe I will go back to Rudra. But yeah, freaking Abaasy does seem spicy though. Where's my attack plus? Here it is. And then I do like having the freaking crit rate up. I do like that. Because yeah, 55% crit rate is still pretty good. Having on the other Monado just gives me 10% more crit rate at the cost of about 200. About 150-ish actually. Auto attack min. Which, I don't know, might be worth it. It's kind of spicy. I don't know. We'll go with back to Rudra for now. I like the design of Rudra more anyway. So we literally have one more super boss left. And then we'll have all the affinity coins as possible. I just realized it's daytime and I'm literally running a build where I'm stronger at night. So, nighttime it is. Nighttime it is. We're gonna have to fight him during night. Is what we'll have to do. And apparently he only comes out during like a snowstorm. So we might have to reset the weather a few times. Or just keep changing it over and over again to the same time. Making sure it's continued. Make sure it keeps on being night. Because I have a whole bunch of skills that make me stronger at night. Specifically for battles like this. So, yeah, one of the other super bosses is over here. Final Marcus. Who's like a freaking pushover. But different hours that show can swap between for different builds. That's actually pretty cool. I mean, if I wanted the best crit rate one though, like this one gives plus 20 crit from what I have for like a total of 25% crit rate, but it only has 2 gem slots, which is so dumb. If it had 3 gem slots, it'd totally be the one that I run, but like it doesn't, so it kind of sucks. Yeah, I know that this guy has Spike, so the hardest super boss in the game that we want to take on now is a freaking dragon, Avalanche Abaasy, and it has Spike. What kind of Spike? It's counter Spike with instant death. I do have debuffs for resist, which maybe it counts for that. We'll see. But yeah, no other super boss were as hard as Arsene the Bunny, right? Well, I mean, considering we do have basically the best builds I'm gonna get at this point. Not as of yet. Hello, Diego. Good morning to you. So yeah, he has instant death Spike. But I don't think we need to worry about it. But yeah, so it is the highest level enemy in the game. Is the thing. So it only night. Oh, it is only night during a blizzard. So we can only fight it during night anyway. Is the thing. Which is good because I forgot I have skills that make me stronger at night. So like, I probably should have, you know, fought that last super boss during the nighttime instead of the daytime. I was not paying enough attention. We're gonna be changing time a little bit. But yeah, I believe the instant death spike was nerfed to definitive. Feel free to correct you if you're wrong. I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. I mean, we are running debuff resist 100%, which I think also resists spike effects that aren't damage. I'm not 100% certain. Well, that's a whole lot of channel points there, Diego. Maybe one day I'll add the option to redeem points to time somebody else out. Maybe. Let's see here. Wait, why is my cursor stopping? Wait, what is the earliest time for night anyway? Hold on. If we just change it to like a generic daytime. What's the earliest for just night? Because this battle's probably going to go on for a while. So 19 then, huh? So it needs to be a blizzard, though. I'm continuing to change it by 12 hours because I'm not sure if the weather changes if I do like 24, if it just thinks that I change it to the same time. I'm not 100% sure how that works. So I'm doing 12 at a time just to be safe. Because I think if you do 24, it's just like, well, you didn't change the time at all, really. The hardest boss in this game is probably way harder than the freaking final boss, who we still haven't even fought in this playthrough. Am I strong enough to take him? Is the question. Am I good enough? It never wants to be a freaking blizzard. I don't know why. Why do you hate me, game? Let me fight the hardest enemy in this game. Improve myself. Man. Man, oh man. Okay. Just you wait. Just you wait. We're gonna get this blizzard. Blizzard. I think of anything that is like similar to Blizzard, and I think of that one minigame from 1-2 Switch. If anybody's played 1-2 Switch, where it's like, Wizard! Whoops, I changed it a little too far, whatever. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Where you freaking point your Joy-Con at the other person, and it's like, Wizard! It's freaking silly. If I ever bring somebody here in person during a stream again, it'll probably be time to play 1-2 Switch and play some freaking Wizard. It's actually so much fun. Hardest fight in the game, the weather. It really is. It really is, honestly. Also, in some other news, thinking about the stream here, I was supposed to get my new light in. Like, right now, I'm still using a photography light that's sitting in that hall. I do want to get my new light in before this playthrough is over. Just so, like, in this whole series and playlist, people can see, like, wow, look at that lighting improvement that the new light will hopefully give. I hope. It was supposed to get in today, and I checked the shipping information, and then they were like, nah, Tuesday next week. So, oh, that's a blizzard. It's gotta be. That's gotta be a blizzard. It just has to be. Where's Mr. Dagron? This has to be a blizzard. Sure, right? I mean, you're level 9, you're probably stacked in terms of gear, so fight should be even. We'll see. Night during a blizzard after completing Mechonis core. Yeah. Well, let's see here. If found on the Black Mountain, it appears on 3-stage summit after the events of Mechonis core. It will only spawn at night during a blizzard. Like all dragons in the game, it will appear by flying down to the ground when the party is near or at where it spawns. Oh. So it's just gonna appear on top of me when I get somewhere, huh? Is that what you're telling me? Oh my. You are going to be even harder than the final boss, most likely.
Looks like we don't have a choice.
Let's see. Okay, we're not getting instant death spiked. Okay, so we're A-okay. Oh my goodness, Dunban's already taking so much damage. Holy crap. Yikes. So yeah. Who needs to challenge yourself with the final boss of a game when freaking... I've literally never fought this guy in any playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles before. This is literally my first time ever. Can aggro be off me, maybe? Thank you. Freaking keeps blocking everything! He blocks it all. Oh, I could always topple him. No, I'm gonna do Soaring Tempest to charge up Blossom Dance. Oh, it's not quite fully charged. That's a shame. Cool. Okay, big damage backslash. Nice. Oh, if only I had other arts that charged up his freaking Blossom Dance. What a shame. Bonk. Okay, let's fill up the party gauge if we can't continue the red chain anyway. Unless, was Yoink at the ready? I guess we could have had that extend like, uh-oh. Hi! Ultra Play Bite? Oh, that just instantly kills me. Is that the exact amount of health I have? No, it's one more than the health that I have. Well, I don't know who it's going to. Okay, Dunban, can you dodge this by chance? Are you going to? You are, wow. Why is this guy here? Okay, here we go, he's gone now. Okay, hold on. Hold on, let's do another chain attack again. Hold on a hot second. Ooh, I wouldn't mind getting a max chain Blossom Dance if this gets extended. You obtained the rare Arctic Eevee. Got the emote recolor. With the points thing up. Oh, heck yeah. Looks like we are gonna get a Max Chain Blossom Dance. Sweet. Sweet, man. Boopity bop. Blossom Dance. Boop. Nice. Okay, happy time. Okay, please keep going. Sweet, and then we're going to topple. Sweet. How about we just top off our health just to be safe? How about we just top it up? Oh my goodness, it just keeps going, doesn't it? How about we put Daze on you? You're immune to Daze. That sucks, doesn't it? Fill up some more Blossom Dance, I suppose. Oh my goodness, it just keeps going on and on. What effect do you not have already? Okay, I don't think you're paralyzed already. Let's paralyze you. I think you have the other effects already. Wow, that was a good chain attack. Why can't every chain attack be like that? Why can't everyone just be like that? Looks like we're doing another one. Looks like we go again. My, oh my. Another one. Another chain attack. Boopy bop. Bonk. We're not going to be able to get a max chain Blossom Dance this time. Do it again. Do it again. Can't use Yoink. Just going to use Happy, I think. Like that. I mean, if I use a Monado art, it'll make it like a... Oh, we could just topple you with this. It'll continue the chain that's currently set to blue by changing it to like a wild card thing, a gray thing. Meaning Dunban can make this a chain of 3 using whatever he wants. Which, oh, Ricky doesn't have any green arts. He has the blue one I get. I don't really need to extend that though. Fine, we'll just have a freaking somewhat extra powered Gale Slash, I think. That's what we'll do. Spam combo attacks till the boss dies like a Chrono Trigger. Easy peasy. No, let's just use Lurgy, even though he's already poisoned. Is what we do. One more. This is just Stream Edge. Boop. I'll have a freaking chain of 2 in the freaking pink ones. My goodness. Well, I thought this was gonna be a bit harder, but we're kind of wrecking him. Let's just get Physical Arts Plus, I guess. Jeez, this is the most insane chain attack I've ever seen in my life. I'm literally out of arts that can do damage with Dunban. I'm literally out. What is happening? I've never seen a chain attack that's like... Dunban literally can't do any damage anymore. This is unbelievable. I've literally never seen a chain attack like this ever in Xenoblade. Jeebus. And I love how little damage it did, though. Do it again. Funny because from what you've heard, many of the developers left Square to become Monolith were the ones that worked on Chrono Trigger. So it has the whole stratum of gear. Oh, I didn't even charge up Blossom Dance. I'm sad. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean... Oop. More party gauge. More of it. My, oh my. Well, I mean, we can't inflict daze on you. I love how that chain attack did more damage than that freaking ultra long one. What? It's ready again. Do it again. He literally can't do anything. This boss. It's literally just non-stop chain attacks. What? More enemies came into the mix. Well, now we get another max chain Blossom Dance. So, he missed one. Well, more happy. Fill up more of that party gauge again. Jeebus, man. He literally can't do anything. It's literally just like an endless chain of chain attacks. Oh, now we're having a vision. He's like, freaking screw this. Free me. Free me from this horrible cycle. There's no end to the... Yes, so there is no end to the chain attacks. There really isn't. How about we... What? Another super boss came in the mix. Freaking... We got Final Marcus in the mix. Who's also above level 99. He's another one of the 5 super bosses. Well, we're fighting 2 super bosses at once just to spice things up, considering... You know, it became a little bit of a joke with that chain attack spam. My oh my. Hello, also there. Yeah, double super boss, indeed. But, I mean, this one's gonna get kind of wrecked, I think, because Final Marcus is kind of a big pushover anyway, so it's probably not that big a deal. How are you doing today, also there? How much damage is this backslash gonna do? quite a bit. You want to get Max Chain Blossom Dance, Final Marcus? It looks like double Super Boss. Did not last very long at all. Well, oh. And the hardest Super Boss in the game is like, aha, it's maybe the opening I need. This doesn't even matter though. That's a lot of damage. But we get freaking instant charge Monado from that one skill whenever we have a vision. So like, 1 damage now. So like, yeah, Final Marcus really is baby food. Can we finish it off with a backslash? Not really, I guess. We did it. We now have 255 affinity coins, which is the maximum amount of affinity coins that you can get in a non-New Game Plus playthrough. I honestly thought that that freaking Avalanche Abaasy was gonna be way harder. We just kind of endless chain attacked him. It was insane. My oh my. And from videos that I saw like before like doing this stream, like not today, but like in the past in general, of just like for a rough estimate of how hard this super boss was gonna be. I see most people who go after him will have like maybe 190 affinity coins, something like that. So like I'm one of the freaking few crazy people who actually spent the time to get like all the affinity coins around the world. Also, another Veritas glyph is good, because then we can go trade with the one person in Colony 6 who will give us Love Source, because we already got the one Love Source that we needed for the Collectopedia, but I actually have to give it to somebody as a gift for another achievement that I'm missing. My oh my. Final Marcus is everywhere here, that should tell you it's simple. I mean, guess so. There's Days Plus and Days Up. I wonder if he gives any other spicy crystals. Never been definitive because I don't think his spike is instant death. According to Xenoblade Wiki, it says here. Well, let's see here, and other things. Avalanche Abaasy will activate its Craze Aura when its health is less than 70% of its total HP. It will also activate its Awakening Aura when its health is less than 30% of its total HP. We barely even got the chance to see that. Let's see here. And Avalanche Abaasy's topple duration is cut by half. Interesting. So what kind of stuff does he drop anyway? So it was Days Plus Days Up, Debuff Resist, Topple Up. So the gems that he drops aren't even, like, too particularly good, which I guess would make sense, because, like, why, oh why, would you grind against this enemy for specific really good gems, when he's literally the hardest enemy in the entire game? Well, I can't wait to freaking destroy the final boss. That'll certainly be something. Anyway, now that we have a few Veritas glyphs, which are the only things you can trade for Love Source, we're actually going to go to Colony 6 really quick, before I forget. Trade for one more Love Source, since we already have the one in the Collectopedia. I just have to give one as a gift to get that one achievement. And then we'll go around doing all the heart-to-hearts, and that should finish off the 5 trials that I'm missing, or records, or whatever the heck they are. And then all that'll be left in terms of 100% should be like grinding Nupon Stone for maxing out the rest of everybody's arts, apart from their currently equipped ones, as well as just getting like all of the general achievements, which are like kill 5,000 enemies, get burst affinity so many times.
Hello?
It's gonna be really annoying. I'm gonna take off my scarf. And really, no, another streamer, 2B will start a bit competition. I got these emotes from witnessing that. And I wonder if that's part of... I know that Twitch sometimes does those events where it's like bits or subs and people get emotes. I don't know what's going on right now. I know that September is going on right now for a whole bunch of sub stuff. Wait, there it is, Love Source. And Veritas glyphs are the only things you can get from that. And yeah, like I said, I was already grinding against freaking Despotic Arsene a little bit for those critical up gems. So like, we have a few of these. There we go, Love Source. Love Source, man. So now, if we go to Affinity Chart, we have 5 stars everywhere. Everybody's affinity is also maxed out with one another, which means we can go around giving all the heart-to-hearts. How about freaking Shulk gives a Love Source to Fiora? Where is it? It's sorted by name. So, like... There's where L is, my goodness. There's Love Crane. She likes Love Crane. I'm gonna give her Love Source. There we go, look at that. Strange Love Potion, much sought through throughout Bionis. Yeah, I was grinding Bunny of Doom because he's the only dude that drops critical up gems. There we go. Love at First Bite. We got another achievement. I don't know how many are left. Yeah, I literally had to grind against him, which was actually way easier with like because I went in with these kinds of builds and then I actually relatively wrecked the freaking bunny and I was like, wow, that's so much easier. Because I needed to grind against him to get at least 2 critical up gems. That's all I needed. Now I have my 2. I have one on Shulk and I have one on Fiora. So Fiora's creates freaking 60%, Shulk's 55%. I could make it 65% instead. I could make it freaking 75% instead. But then I'd be down a gem slot. And I don't want to be down a gem slot. Sounds dumb. Alright, so let's have a look at our achievements. So we're at 138 out of 150 records. Now that we got the Love Source one. And the only trials that we're missing are the 5 heart-to-hearts one. This is have a heart-to-heart go as good as possible. This is have a heart-to-heart go as poorly as possible. And then this is basically just like see every heart-to-heart, which should be marked on the map and pretty easy to find. So also, I'm gonna save. So now the final boss should be a breeze, considering we've, you know, proven ourselves capable of taking on literally every single boss in this entire game now that we have 255 affinity coins. I guess I have a few to spend in case I want to put anything else on with like these few affinity coins that I got there. Boost physical defense when HP is at half. Sure. Because everybody's going to have at least 3 new coins, so we can put on something small on everybody. Maybe, since we got a few last coins. Yeah, I can't wait to see Fiora's auto attack barrage. In fact, maybe we should test it on like Final Marcus or something, because you know he's the kind of pushover that he is. Hold on, we can get something small additionally on everybody else. I rethought like everybody's entire builds. Like I've kind of optimized everything here as much as I can. But now that we got like 3 more affinity coins, we can get something small for everybody. Yeah, Baby Food Marcus, he's the perfect testing dude. Or we could go after the bunny again. Yeah, maybe before we go after the heart-to-hearts, maybe we'll do that. At the start of battle... I don't like at the start of battle things, though. What's something small that we can give to Dunban with the remaining coins? Guess it is gonna be one of these things. Agility up at the start of battle? Sure. Is there anything else he can even put on now? Increases ether when HP is at half. Perfect, just what Dunban needs. Well, that's about all I can do there. So we got 3 coins on Ricky. So I guess with my coins that I had on before, which was 252, I already had on the exact number of things I needed for that. Also, look how many things I have now, since I got the freaking max of 255 coins. So now he has the 3 to spend from killing the last 3 super bosses. Final Marcus, but why me? We could go after the freaking bunny. Yes, Dunban, my favorite ether user in Xenoblade. Yes. Oh. Yeah, I'll take it. Freaking maintain the party gauge a little bit better. I'll take it. Ryan is someone else that I used all 252 coins on, so he has the 3 left. Sure, I'll take it as well. The 3 that we just got from those 3 super bosses. Charlotte has 4, so she had 1 remaining. Let's see here. Welcome back, Take 2 action. We've now defeated all the super bosses of this game, and every single unique monster. We can get one of those small ones, I guess. Are there any small ones over here that we can yoink? Increases counterattack rate when HP is at half. Haste buff at the start of battle. And it costs 4. Perfect! Look at that. 255 out of 255 affinity coins spent. Isn't that cool? Let's see. Melia also just has the 3 from the last 3 super bosses we took out. Is there anything that could be spent on? Increases ether when HP is at half. You know what? I'll take it. And we only got 3 on Fiora as well. It would actually be if you had ether arts. Wait, actually be... Oh, it would actually be your favorite ether user. Because you love the Magic Knight type characters, it would be interesting to see. There's not a whole lot of things that are like 3 or less affinity coins. That's that. Strength up. Whatever. Any other cheap things? Increases ether. Oh, it's the same shape. I'm dumb. Well, may as well go for one of these. Physical defense up at the start of battle. Strength up with higher level enemies. Sure, let's do this. This will make her hit even harder out of the get-go. But yeah, if you want to talk more about some PS3 titles, you have a fair share of stories like the many Dante Devil May Cry games. I've heard about that series. I don't know a whole lot about it. There, I've now spent like as many coins on everybody as I could. Missed the chain of chain attacks that were used to delete the hardest enemy in the game and a Final Marcus. Indeedly do. Before we go around doing the heart-to-hearts, I do want to test out this build I have on Fiora. We're going after the bunny. We're going after the bunny again, is what we do. For real, Dante for Smash, please. My, oh my. Hold on. Let's have a look at what Fiora's auto attacks like crazy do. Also, did I remove that one Black Mountain thing? Oh, I did remove the marker. Okay, cool. Cool, I did. Alright, Mr. Bunny. I have, ever since making this build for Fiora, I have not yet tested, like, it out on anybody. Is the thing. I have not yet actually tried it out on anyone. So, the bunny over here is going to be our trial run. Every time you fast travel, any unique bosses just have, like, a 30% chance of respawning, so we might have to do it a few times, unfortunately. But yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I don't know that much about any of these things. I'm sorry to say. Okay. Are you going to be here, bunny? Why is the bunny not here? Come on, it's close to a 1 in 3 chance of it respawning every time here. When I say Dante, you mean the mini games that tried to be the next Devil May Cry but failed badly? Oh? I mean, I don't even know what Devil May Cry is even about, though. To be fair. Our said buddy, we need to test something on you. Assuming Fiora's attacks land, we should, be able to do some crazy damage. Also, speaking of attacks landing, I found out that, well, I've known this for a while, but something that I threw a gem on for Dunban. Agility in this game affects both your evasion and your accuracy. So I gave Dunban this agility down gem, which has a 30% chance of an auto attack reducing enemy agility by 25%. And the fact that he has freaking double attack here for a freaking 50% chance of double attacking with any auto attack. And haste 45% to be auto attacking 45% faster. Every single time that he does it, having a freaking, you know, every single time one of these auto attacks lands, having a chance to lower the enemy agility by 25%. I gave that to Dunban because it lowers both enemy agility and evasiveness, that this helps me both actually hit the super bosses, and it continues to make Dunban even harder to hit. Because if the enemy's agility is lowered, that means Dunban's even harder to hit. So I've seen some builds where people have used like physical defense down on Dunban to make enemies take more damage, but Dunban's a dodge tank, so like, I think agility down was the way to go, considering that just makes him even harder to hit, is the thing. Well, if they land, but okay, there's the bunny. There's the bunny. There it is. Given that Devil May Cry and God of War thrived on the same system, does it surprise you the PS2 is filled with subpar hack and slashes? Oi! I'm going to drain your strength, bunny. And then I am going to paralyze you. And then I'm going to do haste. And then we are going to do this. Well, this bunny once challenged me a while back. I'm just gonna use a freaking chain attack. Well, I mean... well, I mean... You know. There's that, I suppose. Well, we just kind of sit back. Oh, we're having a vision. Oh, I don't know if I can do much about that. You can't dodge talent arts, and I can't use the Monado here. I mean, a lot of our attacks are missing now, though. Dang! All my attacks are missing now. I mean, if my attacks weren't missing, we'd shred you way faster. Oh my goodness. Freaking, it's a 2-hit combo. One of them landed and Dunban had 500 HP, and then we toppled him. So it didn't even matter. Oh. But then that'll happen momentarily. So, oh, I should have saved that one for afterwards, I guess. So, Despotic Arson, huh? Despotic Arson, you say. This is gonna do massive damage. If it lands, and it didn't. Well, miss. That one landed. Whoa, that was weird. Yeah, maybe I should try on Final Marcus, because all our attacks will for sure land on him, since he won't have, like, a red card thing. You know. Coil. Yeah, I mean, the amount of auto attacks that we do is kind of insane. Yeah, I think Final Marcus is going to be the way to test things out. I think. Just to make sure that our attacks actually land. We killed some random other nearby bunny. Did it combo is a false advertisement, only hit twice. He must have blocked it, unfortunately. Well, but yeah, so Despotic Arson isn't really that much of a challenge anymore. Are you gonna give me a critical up crystal like it took forever for me to get? Nope. I don't think I need any more anyway. I only really want the critical up gems on Fior and Shulk. If I ever do a crit build for fun on anybody else, I guess I could farm you some more, but like, it sounds annoying. It was already, I had to kill him so many times to get those critical up crystals, because he kept giving me the other ones that I just saw there, over and over again. Well, final Marcus, we are going to test this out on you, because our attacks will actually consistently land on you. And you're back again already, cool. So, let's see how much this does. I'm curious. I'm a bit curious. I'm not going to do a chain attack. And we're going to do haste. I wish the animations for these weren't so long. Okay, now we run over and we, boy. Well. Oh, freaking burst affinity. Well. How to play Fiora. Interactive gameplay 101. Also, I also have skills on Fiora that have her heal herself when she lands crits. So, like, you know, there's that too. Or, like, sometimes she'll heal herself when she lands crits. I mean... Okay, I think our haste from the skill ran out. Not like it really matters a whole lot. We still have, like, haste from the gem and a whole bunch of double attacks. Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
We should reconsider our tactics.
Well, I mean... I basically did nothing, is the thing. We should reconsider our tactics, huh? I won by just putting on my buffs and then just sitting around and being an auto-attack crazy machine. She's a robot now, so it makes sense that her gameplay is like watching an AI play. My oh my. Alright, yeah, so we've now gotten all 255 affinity coins in the game. The 98 from leveling up and the 157 from fighting unique monsters. Wait, is there not one that I can spend for Dunban's 3? I think there is, like, the Ether one. But, like, if I ever do a New Game Plus, I'm gonna forget that that's one that isn't good on him. Is a thing. Now we only need an affinity skill that makes auto attacks never miss. Does that exist? That'd be really cool. That would be really awesome. Well, nothing else to stand in my way on this playthrough. So all that's really left when it comes to the route to 100% is, like, maxing out everybody's arts, which is going to take a, sorry about that, which is going to take a whole lot of grinding in the thingamabob, in time attack. I am also going to try to 100% future connected, which I haven't played since the day this game came out. There are going to be a whole bunch of annoying achievements like killing 5,000 enemies, and the only trials left are the 5 heart-to-heart things, which we can do, like, right now. Let's actually do it. Let's go around all the... Yes, now it's going to be support time. I've literally... I don't think I've ever gone around doing the heart-to-hearts in any previous Xenoblade Chronicles playthrough either, so this is going to be new to me as well. Alright. Time to see everybody's heart-to-hearts throughout the entire world, bit by bit.